Welcome to Open House with Gerry Cornejo, where we feature people, places, and things that are in the news or should be in the news. And for this program, we have two very interesting topics that we will be discussing. First of all, something that is, well, the talk of the town when it comes to motorists, when it comes to motorcycle riders. And this is the motorcycle lanes, the new motorcycle lanes along EDSA and other parts of Metro Manila. And later on, we'll talk about one of the most effective combat defense systems in the world, and that is Krav Maga. And we have, first of all, with Gerry Cornejo, where we feature people, places, and things who are in the news or should be in the news. And isa po sa mga suki natin, itong our guest for today. He has been with us, he and his group have been with us for several programs, and the topic we will be discussing is Krav Maga, K-R-A-V-M-A-G-A. There you on the screen. It's a self-defense combat system. And with us, we have the country director of the International Krav Maga Federation, country director for the Philippines, Mr. Dindo de Jesus. Dindo, welcome again.
Thanks.
Okay. Now, Dindo, ever since we talked, kailan ba yun? Siguro a couple of years ago.
Yes.
Ang dami na nangyari sa Krav Maga, di ba?
Yeah,
I mean, ang dami na mga branches.
Yes.
And, but before we talk about your different locations, I'm sure we have a different audience now. And by the way, we are broadcasting all over the Philippines and in 6 Asian countries. Naka-satellite tayo ngayon. So, itong this Krav Maga, what exactly is it? How would you explain it?
Krav Maga is a combat system developed in Israel. So, lahat ng law enforcement, military, even yung mga students sa school sa Israel do this. So, it's preferred worldwide by law enforcement sa almost whole of Europe, US, even dito sa Taiwan SWAT, Hong Kong SWAT, security sa Macau. So, they're training Krav Maga. So, nalalaman na ng buong mundo na it's the very most effective, efficient combat system, self-defense available to date.
I'm just curious, ano ba ibig sabihin ng Krav Maga?
Krav Maga is a Hebrew word. Krav is combat and Maga is contact. So, it's a contact combat.
Okay.
So, pabaliktad sila kasi magbase.
Ngayon, parang si Yoda, di ba? You, I like, yes? But anyway, itong Krav, what is the difference between a martial art? Palagay natin, karate, judo, taekwondo, and Krav Maga.
So, yung sa mga oriental martial arts, so, base yung movement nila, may ibang mga discipline na based sa movement nila sa animals, may kata sila, and may sport, and may yung iba some have rules.
Okay.
So ang Krav Maga, number one, is based on natural movement ng tao.
Okay.
Wala siyang rules, walang sport, and talagang yung street tsaka battle tested.
So in other words, this is not a sport, there are no rules.
Yeah.
I guess the only rule is survive and overcome the enemy, overcome the opponent.
Discipline.
No, walang discipline yan. And earlier, you were telling me also about ito sa Israel, I mean, basta sa Israel, self-defense ang pinapag-usapan, no, combat system.
Yes.
This is what they do. Ngayon, is this a Israeli invention? Or?
Yes, it was developed sa Israel by the guy named Emil Lechenfield. Pero actually, he's from Slovakia. So, during the anti-Semitic times, so gumawa siya ng grupo niya doon para ma-ward off yung mga kalaban ng race nila. Then, he boarded the last ship going to Palestine, Israel right now. Then, bumuo siya ng group doon, which is yun na yung IDF right now. So, talagang galing siyang na-develop siya sa Israel. Then, nagkaroon ng need na to spread it out sa buong mundo. Thus, ginawa yung IKMF, International Krav Maga Federation. So, binuo yun para ma-educate, para maturo sa ibang countries.
Ngayon, here in the Philippines now, I'm sure when we first talked several years ago, lumaki ang population ng mga students or ng Krav Maga. How many people have you taught, or sa estimate mo, how many people are now practicing Krav Maga in the Philippines?
Madami na eh. So, yung regular student, so, probably probably mga siguro regular lang 80, pero yung they come and go eh. So may mga 40 to 60 na they stayed. Pero I travel around ng country teaching rin yung mga pocket seminars. Kasi yung iba wala talaga kasi it's not easy to be an instructor sa Krav Maga. Hindi yung porket na reach mo certain level. So hindi kami belt system but level system na magtuturo ka na. So you must undergo yung instructor's course. So ang way lang, so yung magka-seminar sa ibang mga parts ng country.
Okay. Now, being the country director, does that mean that you're the highest ranking or highest level Krav Maga practitioner in the Philippines?
Right now, I'm the highest level Krav Maga practitioner sa Philippines. Sa ibang yung Southeast Asia rin.
Anong
right
level
now,
mo? What did they call it?
I'm graduate level 4.
Graduate level 4.
G4.
Okay, if let's say I started today, what of course anong tawag sa level ko?
So practitioner first, parang
Practitioner.
then may
Yun ang parang kindergarten. Okay.
Tapos magte-test
Okay.
after 4 to 6 months ng training,
Right.
then you'll be practitioner level 1.
Okay.
Then 1 to 5.
So practitioner level 1 to 5. So
Yes.
6 na level na 'yon.
So 5, bale.
5. Bago tumating sa level mo ilan?
9.
9 levels. And how many is it to the topmost level?
Na yung so hanggang master ano siya.
Yeah, hanggang master.
So sa 5 pagka-graduate 5, so nakuha mo na lahat ng graduate level.
Okay.
Then expert level 1 to 5 rin.
Another 1 to 5.
Then that's it na. Yung master level, iga-grant yan by yung yung duration tsaka yung contribution mo sa Krav Maga community.
Okay. Kumbaga parang
Wala nang test yun.
Yeah. Yung parang chairman emeritus.
Parang
gano'n, di ba? Yung parang binigyan ka ng honorary doctorate
Yes,
na. Okay. Now, if we can just show the pictures because I think one of the highest ranking or the highest ranking Krav Maga practitioner in the world. Ito, can you just explain this picture? Sino itong mga ito? Of course, you're the third guy.
Yes.
And I guess we're talking about the one to your left, nasa gitna.
Yeah.
Sino ito? Anong pangalan niya?
That's Avi Moyalm.
Okay.
So, he's one of the highest ranking siya sa world right now na original student ni IMI, the founder and developer of Krav Maga. So, isa siya sa nagbuo ng IKMF, International Krav Maga Federation. So, he went here to visit me. Then, yan is after yung testing ko for G4. So, the other guys are part ng IKMF Philippines. Yung sa chairman, si Abe, si George, si Jay Ford, si Erwin. So, yan yung mga attackers ko that time. Sila yung bumugbog sa akin.
Okay. Can we show the next picture, please? Okay, the next picture lang, no? Okay, eto, you were holding a stick.
Yes, that's against a stick attack.
Ano yan? I mean, this is, did you really attack him or ano ba ito? Photo ops lang ba ito?
Talagang inattack ko siya, then...
With intent to hurt him?
Yes, full force, full speed.
And that's what happened?
Yes.
Even if kahit marunong ka ng Krav Maga,
yes.
na ganyan ka pa rin?
Inisip ko na lang na hindi ako marunong ng Krav, hindi ko siya kilala. I just attack him yung talagang attack na
to hurt
him.
Okay, next picture please. Ito, if you can see Dindo's right hand is holding a knife.
Yeah.
Hindi ka naman siguro talagang sinaktan yan. O sinaktan talaga?
Pigil yung parang training, pero yung stab, pag tumama, malakas kasi.
Is that a real knife?
No, rubber training knife.
Rubber knife. Pero yung stick, totoo yun?
Yung totoo yung stick.
Totoo yung stick?
Kamagong.
Okay, and this is also a stick, and you have the next picture, because ito naman gun.
Yan yung hostage.
Of course, that's not a real loaded gun.
Hindi.
Okay.
Pellet gun lang yan.
Okay. And ano to? You came from behind?
Yeah. So it's a hostage situation.
Okay.
So may gun sa
ulo.
head. Then yung technique.
So pinakita niya on how to counter this?
Yes.
Okay. Next picture, please. And again, what's the name of this guy? And anong claim to fame niya?
Avi Moyal.
And anong level na yan? Expert?
Master.
Master na ito?
Yeah.
So lampas na ito sa expert level?
Yeah.
So nandun na siya sa doctorate?
Siya na yung... wala nang...
How long was he here and what did he do here?
Less than 24 hours. Kasi
that's right.
He trained the Taiwan and Hong Kong SWAT together with si Marcus Torgeson, which is a global instructor rin.
Ito, ano yung nangyari dito?
That's a stab. Stab yan from
okay.
yung sa overhand na stab.
talagang attack yan, ha?
That's
I
an
mean, of
attack.
course, it's not a
Yes.
real knife.
Oo.
na
Pag hindi
yeah.
nasangga, then it go through, pero hindi naman masasaktan.
Okay.
But that's a real attack.
Okay. And this one,
A gun.
A gun naman yan.
Gun.
okay. Now, sige, back to studio, please. Now, ano bang ages ang pwede dito? Like, I remember one of the times that you were a guest here together with the other practitioners. Sabi mo that this is also good for a family.
Yes.
Ha? In other words, meron kayong seminar, di ba, for families?
Meron. May seminar
yeah.
na ang tinatawag is third-party protection.
Okay.
So, what if you're with your wife, your daughter, then suddenly may attack? Or, kung kasama mo yung father mo, probably high school student ka lang, but you train Krav Maga, then you protect your father. Or, how yung girlfriend protect yung boyfriend. Probably the boyfriend doesn't know any self-defense. So may third-party protection. May Krav Maga for kids.